welcome back to Muted Until Now. This is another episode that we're recording.
Hi.
Hi, Holly, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Well, I'm in pain. Just because, guys, I got sunburn 2 days ago on a boat trip, and I'll tell you the story, which is insane and chaotic. But before that, I don't think people actually know why we're doing this. Like we're doing the muted until now because we are here to talk about things that we've been muted for a long time. And of course, I want to share my stories, like my personal experiences, and it's all about me and it's all about her. Like that's all podcasts, right? And I think I offended some people out there, which that wasn't my point, because I don't expose anyone or I don't name anyone, basically.
Yeah.
So, like, your whole personality, your whole thing is private. But that's my story also. Like, I'm sharing my story not because I want to expose people or I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna bring something up from the past.
Yeah.
So
It's your life. It happened. You're gonna mention it every now and again, but
exactly, and maybe some people out there like have a similar experiences, and I don't want them to feel alone. In their journeys.
like you say, this is for the things that you wouldn't normally say to a bunch of people.
Yeah, like because I think I've been judged and I've been silent for so long, and I don't think I can do this anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just here to talk about things, and I think it's really brave, and it shows something for me, for myself. Like
Yeah.
I'm really proud of myself doing this, and I don't know, sharing love in journey. It's something beautiful. Don't know. So
It's like a therapy in a way.
exactly.
It's like sitting and talking with your friends.
Yeah, because you need to take anger or like everything out of your system.
Yeah.
So I think that's my way to do it.
Yeah.
So why would I offend other people?
Yeah. As long as you're not actively trying to hurt someone or offend someone, then I don't see any problem with just
Yeah.
speaking.
Exactly. And I'm really, how to say it? Like I acknowledge everything happened in the past.
Yeah.
So I embrace my past basically. So yeah, I think what we're doing is really like it should be grateful and it should be something we already need.
Yeah, it should be what we want it to be as well. We shouldn't, as long as we're not hurting anyone, we shouldn't be told what we can and can't say.
Exactly. Because why? This is our podcast. That's why.
Yeah. We'll talk about what we want to talk about.
Exactly. So yeah, the only pain I have today is the my skin is peeling off
Yeah.
because of the sun. So what happened, guys? 2 days ago, we have like guests here, and they such a lovely family. I love them, and they come here for 14 years, even though I start working here before I start working here. And then they invited me to go on a boat trip together, and I said, well, why not?
Yeah.
And like the previous night, it was my off day, so I got enough sleep,
Yeah.
and I even woke up at 5 in the morning,
Oh my god.
and I couldn't go back to sleep.
Your body was probably messed up, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I think I got enough sleep, so couldn't go back to sleep.
Yeah.
So I got ready, and honestly, I had a swimwear shorts, but it wasn't my size
Yeah.
because I bought it like 2 years ago, and I lost so many weight, so it didn't fit anymore. So before the boat trip, I went to a store, bought some Lacoste shorts and matching towel, which was
Wow.
lovely. Yeah, it's like darkish red.
Oh, I like that.
It's good. I'll show you.
That suits you too.
Yeah. And then we were on a boat trip, and they said it's 9:30. That what time we should be there.
Yeah.
And I said okay. And then for your information, guys, my dad does this job. Like, he runs 5 different boats for daily boat trips, and it's on the same harbor.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So I went there. They were already there, and I didn't know what boat we were gonna get on until then. And then one of them showed up on the harbor, so we got on the boat. It wasn't one of my dad's boats, basically. It was a different one.
Yeah.
And then there was no winds. There was literally nothing. It was so hot, and we were the last one to leave the harbor. So it took us probably an hour and a half to leave, and so that means we had to sit there under the sun,
Yeah.
and we were sweating. Like it was bad. And they didn't know we were gonna be 5 of us. Don't know why. There was a miscommunication probably, but luckily I can speak Turkish.
Yeah.
So I told them like, hey, I don't know what happened, but they already told you that we were gonna be 5 of us. So somehow we sorted out. And then my dad texted me, and because I told him that I was gonna go on board trip, and he said, well, I can't see you because that's what he assumed, like I was gonna be on his boat.
Yeah.
And I said, well, the guests like got another boat, so that's where I'm at. And he asked about the boat's name, and I told him it's called Sunshine. And he said, that's one of the worst boats on the harbor. Why did you get on this one? I said, I don't know. Like I didn't know it was like until 1 minute left. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then finally we moved. At least there was some winds, and then they started serving drinks, and they asked me like what drink I would want to get. And I said, well, I kind of don't want to have any drinks because it was 11.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I didn't want any drinks, but they, like our guests, got some drinks, and they were like, please get some drinks, like please, I'm begging.
That's what they're like.
Yeah, and I said, well, okay, I can have whatever you got. So she got Corona, so did I, and we started drinking. And the funny thing is, even though, so okay, guys, I can drink, you know what I mean? Like I can drink fast because, as you know, I can drink really strong.
Yeah.
And I don't get drunk that fast and easily. And even though for my friends, I'm the one who drinks really fast and like top tier basically.
Yeah.
But I've never seen someone like who gets drinks like faster than I do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like when I finished half of it, they're like, okay, can I have another one? I'm like, I never finished mine. And they also got one for me as well, even though I didn't finish mine yet. So I was like, okay, well, at least it was on the house. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what happened, and then we went to a bay. The water was lovely, like it's crystal clear, like it's really great, like shade of blue.
Yeah.
And then the anchor machine stopped working,
Oh my god.
as if we didn't have to wait for almost 2 hours just to leave, and then we couldn't go back.
Oh my god.
I know, and the way that the boat was like pointing, there was no wind as well, so
Yeah.
we were stuck there in very hot weather. At least we could swim just a little, and then just because I was going like back and forth, like swimming and coming back to the boat and swimming, I forgot to put my sunscreen.
Yeah.
And then we got some dinner, and I got we got some lunch, and I got even more distracted, and just because they're British, they love sun,
Yeah.
and they love sunbathing and all that. I don't like it. Like that's torture for me. But I had to be with them. I can't do like, okay, you guys, you can just enjoy here, and I'll just go back and sit there. Like that's no. So yeah, I was with them, and then we were swimming. and then we went to like shoreside, and even like they were like 2 meters away from the beach. When I tried to touch the ground with my feet,
Yeah.
it was still deep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I was like, well, what do you mean I can't touch?
Yeah.
Like I swam more and more, and finally, I could feel the ground, but my heart was beating and beating. I was knackered. So was everyone. And then we went back to the boat. At least music was musicking, you know.
Yeah.
And me and the younger daughter, like we're making jokes. Like we were saying like boat wasn't boating. Music was musicking though. Hair isn't hairing. What else? Sun wasn't sunning because it was too hot. Yeah, it was funny though. What else did we do? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah. So what happened was also that rich guy asked me to tell him if they accept card to pay for it, pay
Yeah.
for drinks, and I translated. So I was also like a bridge, you know, British and Turkish. So I was doing all of the translation. And the guy working there said, yeah, they accept card, and he said to me, even a kiss works.
Oh.
And I said, I don't know who you will get this from, but definitely not me, you know. That's not the payment that I will do for you, babe. Like, no. How weird is it though? I don't know why. Anywhere I go, guys, people being flirted with me.
That's because you're so handsome.
I mean, thank you. That's a fact. But still, like, I just want to enjoy. And the reason why I didn't want to go on my father's boats because everyone knows me,
Yeah.
and that's a private holiday.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to be like isolated and like, you know, living the best life freely. But even the captain on this boat, you know, was my dad. So he was like, "Oh, you're his son," and blah blah. And I said, "But yeah, is it that obvious? How did you recognize me?" But everyone on the harbor knows my dad, so there's no escape from this. But yeah, we finally got back to the harbor at 6. It was so long.
Yeah.
The whole day was so long, and I just went back to home and put some yogurt because I was in pain, but still.
Did you burn anywhere else or just your face?
Well, even also my legs, because when I tried to
yeah.
sleep, like I always sleep face down, and I couldn't sleep honestly. I struggled. It was a challenging moment for me, because it burns. Like honestly, it's really bad. But my legs are okay now. Only my face just right now. Yeah.
Well, it's difficult to like shield your face even now from the sun because it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like even just walking around, like going to the shops or something, your face is in the sun.
I know. Yeah, when I face the sun, it hurts just a little, especially when it's really hot, like noon around that time.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm sleeping around that time, you know. So.
Yeah, that's probably one of the few good things about working at night.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not in the direct sunlight. But yeah, that seems like a dangerous combination. Drinking, a broken boat, and all that sun.
Exactly. And people just trying to be flirty with me
Yeah.
and all that. And even so last year when I was on my father's boat, there was a photographer. He always like asking for my number when I didn't want to give,
Yeah.
because I went there with my Turkish friends, and we were just, you know, like relaxing, having fun and all that. And sometimes we were just gossiping and talking shit about people, which happens, right? And that photographer was just taking pictures of me, like in a sneaky way, and I didn't know.
That's creepy.
Yeah, at least I have ADHD, so I can get distracted so easily, and I can tell what people are doing.
Yeah.
You know? And I looked at him, and I saw him like taking a picture of me from somewhere else. You know? And I was like, oh my god, it's like a paparazzi, you know, and I didn't want that.
Yeah.
Even though, like, when we were swimming, he also took pictures of me. And at the end of the day, he showed me the pictures and he said, oh, like, can I send you the photos? Like, you just give me your number and I'll just send you. And I said, well, you can send it to my brother because my brother works on a different boat, but they have each other's numbers, you know.
Yeah.
And I said, you can just send it to him, like that would be fine.
Yeah.
But eventually he got my number. Don't know how, but yeah, it happened.
I bet your brother gave it to you.
I don't think so because he also asked my brother to give my number to
Yeah.
him, but my brother said no.
So
I
sneaky.
I know, I don't know what's that all for. Just weird.
You're obviously not interested.
I'm just not interested in Turkish guys. Maybe that's why.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I love attention. I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Not that I get any. You're getting it all.
I know, and I don't even move my finger, and it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, what can you do?
Show magic.
So I talked a lot, sorry, like for past 15 minutes.
Right.
So I'm just wondering what era you are in right now.
I don't know. I mean, lately I've been in just a sick era. I feel like I've been poorly for weeks now. Like, that's why we haven't recorded in, like, has it been 2 weeks?
Yeah, around that. That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be able to talk without coughing everywhere.
Yeah, you also got ear infection, right? Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I had an ear infection in both ears. Again, I feel like I just get them. I feel like there's something going on with my ears that just makes them, like, so easy to get ear infections. I don't know. But yeah, that was scary because I got quite poorly with it. Like 4 years ago or something, or maybe 3 years ago. Just before I came over here. It was a winter before I came over here. I ended up in hospital with it, so that was brilliant. Optimus, you should have seen his face because we went into the clinic just to have my ears cleaned because I could tell there was something wrong with them. And he looked inside my ears and went, no, that's definitely ear infection.
Oh God.
His face just was like bright red. He was like, what?
Yeah. Like past trauma alerts.
Yeah.
But so did you get antibiotics? Like
I got antibiotics, I got a nose spray, cough syrup, like cold tablets, ear drops, all sorts. A lot better than when I went to England. When I was in England and I got poorly with it.
yeah, they didn't even say you got ear infection, right?
Yeah,
They
she
said
just
it was
basically
something else.
shamed me because I had dirty ears apparently.
Mhm.
That's all she saw. When actually it was all the stuff going on in my ears because of an ear infection.
Yeah.
And she told me to go and get some earwax drops, just like from the pharmacy.
Yeah.
Didn't even give me a prescription or anything.
And
So,
that's it.
yeah, that's why it got so bad because I wasn't on medication for it. So at least that's sorted now, and I
Yeah.
feel almost back to normal.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing well.
Yeah, I feel better. And then I've been thinking about all the wedding stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're in your sick era and also wedding era.
Yeah. All the sick era was probably just like a phase.
Yeah.
It wasn't permanent.
Yeah. Pre-wedding era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think every girl thinks about what their wedding's going to be like. Well, maybe not just girls, but like, and like what colours they like, what dress they want, and like who's going to be there and stuff. So it's exciting now to actually think that's going to happen, and I'm actually planning it not just for fun, but like because it's actually going to happen soon.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I said on here that it's in October.
Yes, October 29th or 20th?
29th and 30th.
Okay, 2 days. Ooh, I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Well, I thought it kind of makes sense because a Turkish wedding isn't usually just one day.
yeah,
It's like a few days.
it usually lasts for a week, honestly. And
Yeah.
I don't know how they can do it. Like,
Yeah.
and I
So,
don't like weddings actually, but
yeah. I think this is going to be the perfect balance though between not chaotic but also fun, and also English and Turkish. So we're planning on having the ceremony because in Turkish weddings you don't have the same ceremony as English weddings, like walking down the aisle and like bridesmaids and like saying vows and stuff. So on the 29th, like that afternoon, we're going to do that. I think on the beach. I don't know if I told you.
Oh, okay. Didn't know
Yeah.
that.
maybe like in Bodrum or something on the beach, just like close family. Maybe we'll like have a meal or some drinks before or after or something. So that'll be nice and chill. We can get all the like romantic, legal stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
And then the next day, the 30th, will be like Turkish wedding. And they just last like all day, basically, don't they?
Yeah. And do you also do like speech or something?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too traditional with it anyway. But I think it's probably the same, like, the bride and groom might do a speech, and like the parents of the bride and groom. And I don't think you have like best man and maid of honor.
No.
So like I would pick a girl who is like the most important girl, I guess, like my best friend or like a cousin or something like that, who I'm like closest with, and then the man would pick one as well, and they would give a speech. And it's usually their job organising in a way, like getting everyone together, letting everyone know what's going on. I don't know if I'll have that, just because it's kind of difficult to think about that as well as everything else.
Yeah.
But usually they would do a speech as well. I imagine in Turkish weddings it's a bit more laid back, like anyone who wants to get up and do a speech.
Yeah, so people usually don't do speech, yeah. Like I've never seen or heard, because I mean I also don't go to weddings that much. Probably the last one I went to, it was 2016 or something. But yeah, when I usually go to a wedding, I always see like people serving foods during the wedding, and in Western Turkey they usually also give some like free alcohol. And they just dance and and you know, bride and what's the other one? Groom. So they cut some, you know, cakes and some photographs, and also, so that's probably the most traditional thing. So you don't have to, but you should get some golds just to put on their dresses. So that's, I would say that's a ceremony that we do.
Yeah. That's completely different from an English wedding. Like, no one gives money to the bride and groom in an English wedding. Sometimes people have like a registry, so they'll have like a list on like Amazon or something, I think, anyway, because I've only ever been to one English wedding. And it'll be like a coffee machine or a Hoover or like household things, or like if they're having a kid, I mean usually that's like just for having a baby. But if like say they've got little kids when they get married, which I know doesn't really happen in Turkey either.
Yeah, not that usually.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll add like things they want for the kids in there and stuff too.
Yeah.
But it'll be nice to have 2 days as well, because the day before can just be more chill and do the ceremony, and it'd be like sweet. And like I said, we might go for a meal before or after, or some drinks, or just have it here or something for the hotel.
Also maybe like an after party or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know what time we're gonna do it yet. I'm thinking like 4 or 5 o'clock. Like, not right at the height of the sun. No, it's not gonna be this hot, but it's still gonna be hot. And like at the end, like the sun's going down a little bit, which I think would be cute.
Exactly.
So maybe we could have something to eat somewhere, or something here, or just go for drinks or whatever.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this. Yeah. So the wedding, like, what color would you prefer? Or did you think about this like way before, years ago?
Like for the theme, or?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like as you get older, you have different ideas. Like when I was younger, I probably wanted like rainbow or something, or like unicorns everywhere or something. Now I think I'm not super girly. I do like vintage and old looking stuff.
Ooh.
I was thinking like an olivey sage green kind of colour. I'm also not too bothered about having everything looking the same. Like I know my mum's already bought a dress that she might not wear, but that's like corally pink colour.
Okay.
I think I showed you the other night, didn't I? With like vine flower kind of things all over it.
Yeah, I remember.
So she's gonna be wearing pink. I think if we stick to like olivey green, I think all the boys in my family, like my brothers and my dad and stuff, they'll just all buy the same shirt, maybe in that like brainy colour. Obviously, if the guys here want to do the same thing, that would be cute. Even if it's not the same shirt, even if it's just like a brainy colour.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe that and like light pinks, light blues. I don't really mind, but like maybe not bright red or black or something like that.
Yeah, black is for more like funerals. So wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would really great color, honestly. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I ever thought about my wedding. I don't even know if I'll have one, but I think 2 years ago maybe it was mentioned. So if I want to have a wedding, it will be more like purple and the flowers.
Yeah.
So like purple theme, but the flowers will be like white or like very light yellowish, like transition. Yeah, it's all about like royalty, all that.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
I love that kind of stuff as well.
Yeah. That feels very, very like English royal family.
Really?
I mean, they're more like red, aren't they?
Okay, maybe I should find a British guy.
Yeah, maybe. One from the royal family.
Yeah, I know.
God, that's what next episode we'll say. Oh, he's married a prince.
Can you imagine? Well, yeah, so when did your era start?
I mean, the idea, I guess it's not really like a wedding era, it's more just like a romance era, I guess.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've only probably been that type of person since I came over here. And the life you can have here, it feels, at least to me, an English person, very romantic. Not just in the like boyfriend-girlfriend way, but just like lying on the beach, sipping a cocktail somewhere, walking around the gardens, like it just feels very peaceful and romantic and like
Yeah, feeling like settling down.
yeah. And it does feel like home as well, which I think definitely helps. But yeah, probably when I came over here, I mean that was like a whole new beginning in a way.
Yeah, like a new chapter.
Yeah, because I knew when I came over here that I would be here for a while. I didn't necessarily think I would be here forever, but I think the longer I was here, the more I was just like, I could never go back to England. Not after living here like I have.
Yeah.
And that might change in the future, but I doubt it.
True.
Yeah.
Which I think it really happened really fast, right?
Yeah. I mean, I got a taste of it coming over like for 2 weeks or whatever every now and again. And I was coming over for like 2 weeks, 3 times a year or something. So that just seems ridiculous anyway. But I think after living here, even for like 2 months or something, like as soon as, because I came in September and the hotel was obviously still open to the end of October, and then we went home and it was very like exciting.
Yeah.
We like painted the house and we're looking at furniture and like getting everything ready.
And what year was it?
That was, what year are we in now? 2023.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, 2 years.
Yeah. I was here all of last year and then came in September 2023. So that was fun, and like building a little home for us, and then people come and visit, you coming around like showing you around the first time you came. It just feels very like family and very home.
Yeah, so genuine,
Yeah.
I think that's what I like about you the most. Like everything feels genuine, and whenever I went to their flat, guys, every Sunday during the winter, the whole season, like every day, like every Sunday basically, it rained.
Yeah. It's like you'd set off from your house and it would just start raining.
Exactly, like Monday, Tuesday, whatever. It was all sunny, bright, and Sunday, chaotic, stormy, like thunders. But it was really fun, I really felt like my second home,
it felt normal when you were there as well. I mean, I'm sure I said to you plenty of times, like, just stay, just move in.
Yeah, and she loves serving, guys, because she serves. She loves making like foods for us, and I feel bad because I don't do anything, and that's not I will do.
Yeah.
I need to do something.
Yeah.
At least I need to help you. And I always be like, can you just give me something to do, like just to help. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah,
It's definitely my love language, like cooking for people.
I can tell.
And giving people things in general, but I love cooking anyway, so
true.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
And I love just like everyone being together and like eating good food. And I'm not saying I'm the best cook in the world, but like I enjoy it.
You're one of the best, if it's not the best.
I don't think so.
Well, it's good though. It's delicious. But yeah, I don't know what era I'm in. I'm in my question mark era, probably.
Nothing wrong
But
with
I can definitely say this year is like the continued version of last year,
Yeah.
because everything is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Like, of course, there are things that I will struggle with. Like the subject changed, but the way you struggle is the same. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the same, and I have some achievements, so I'm happy about this. And we're doing a podcast, which is even better, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm in my continued era, probably.
Yeah. The sequel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I hope I'll have a new chapter soon, because I don't feel like I have one of these recently. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with everything you're doing, eventually something's gonna happen. You can be like, oh, this is new.
I know, and you know what people say, like it happens when you don't expect. Okay, I don't expect anything. Like my expectation is always the lowest of lowest, because when you don't expect, that's when you get the happiest, and it always works. So yeah, it should be like minimalized.
I feel like I'm the opposite. I feel like that's why I not disappoint myself, but I get disappointed sometimes because I make ideas in my head of what things are going to be like or what's going to happen, and then if it doesn't match them perfectly.
Yeah, I don't want it.
disappointed.
That's why I don't like this. I don't like getting disappointed. So never.
Yeah.
So here's another question. Are we really healing or just distracted?
Right, that's a deep one.
That's a deep question, right?
I think you can be both at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm definitely distracted by how my life is right now and not even being where I was a couple of years ago. I think that a lot of problems that I might have had in England or ways that I felt in England start to seep in a little bit. And maybe I am distracting myself from them, but I'm also healing while I distract myself.
Yeah.
Like replacing them bad memories or feelings with better ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like sometimes you do have to distract yourself to get better.
Yeah. So it's like a whole cycle, right?
Yeah.
Like you try to get healed, and then you get distracted.
Yeah.
Sometimes even get distracted from healing,
Yeah.
and then you just get the focus back on, and then you just start healing again.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think the job we do, working pretty much every day, it can just be like, go to work, come home, sleep, go to work, come home, sleep.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just...
Forget about your
Yeah.
personal life, honestly.
Yeah. And all you're doing is just working or sleeping.
Yeah.
I think winter helps a lot. I feel like that's one thing I've had to get used to being here. It's like summer and winter are two completely different lives.
Exactly. Oh God, I'm glad you understand it. Because it gives me anxiety, honestly.
Yeah. Especially seeing as here it's like more of a holiday place and like there's big shops and like all this stuff to do. And then at least where we live, it's like a little village.
Yeah, more like a countryside.
Yeah. It's like living in London and then all of a sudden in the winter going to live like in a little country town somewhere where there's like one shop
Yeah,
and all of a sudden you don't have to work for months.
true. Yeah. So it's more like, isolated from everything.
Yeah.
It really helps for your mental health. But yeah, for me, I think we usually get distracted. And if you wonder why I'm saying this, because two days ago, it was nighttime, and when you get deep thoughts and like conversations in your head with yourself, and I was thinking about this because, so for my past traumas, I always needed to work, like that was my priority, even like school or job or whatever. Like my mental health was coming second one.
Yeah.
And what happened basically was, so I had a problem, right? And then I needed to finish what I needed to do, and then I just work on healing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like doing my responsibility things first, and then healing second. And it was always like this. Like I dealt with my traumas later, right on that time. And so I didn't know it was healthy or not. And then the last trauma that I got, I was like, okay, I should prioritize my mental health first.
Yeah.
I'll focus on this, and which that's what I did. And I would say it's really different. It's really different. And it really helps. I think, yeah, people should prioritize their mental health over anything else, because otherwise you can't do your job properly.
Yeah.
Like there were so many times I needed to pretend I was not good enough to do the job, but inside my head it was saying completely different.
Yeah.
So I think people usually distract themselves, which sometimes doesn't help. Yeah, I think healing and distracting yourself can happen at the same time, just like you said.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, even last year, so when I got my therapy, I said I distract myself, like going for a walk, basically. I was like listening to music, I was just walking, and that's how I took my anger out of my system.
Yeah.
And walking for me really helps.
Yeah.
And I said to my therapist, I forget breathing when I'm walking, and then I took a deep breath because I forgot doing it. And then she said to me, then I should focus on my, like the things around me, like environment.
Yeah.
Like read the boards, or look at the tree, like what color is it, or look at the pavement, look at the cars, like anything, just the environment. Just to feel that you are in that time.
Yeah. And to get out of your head a little bit, to stop like spiraling with your thoughts.
Yeah, because then you will lose your mind. You know what I mean? So, so that's what I did. That's what I tried to do, and I think one of the hardest parts of healing is that when you can't cry.
Yeah.
I don't know if it happened to you.
I'm the opposite. I cry for everything.
Really?
Yeah. I've cried like 4 times already today, and I'm not even sad about anything.
Well, so do I, because I can also cry for everything. But last year, I was like, okay, I was telling my therapist, I want to cry, and I know that I can cry, but I can't.
Yeah.
There's nothing coming. So I still can't figure out. I don't know what's going on. But yeah.
It's just like maybe it's just a block. You told yourself for so long that you have to like hide your emotions and think about something else and do something else, that now you're trying to let it out, and it's like, you told me not to.
Yeah, and also I think another issue is you're always on a spot that people can see you, at work or outside, And I'm not saying this just because I'm like very special, but people can like see me and like recognize me so easily because of my hair. My hair is really unique, so you can't hide it, and I need to hide my emotions
Yeah.
just because I can't hide myself
Yeah.
in public. So yeah, that's a biggest issue.
And I think also, I think I'm trying to work on and want to work on a little bit more is being a little bit more selfish in a
That-
healthy way.
I know that's literally what I was gonna ask. So do we all have a little narcissism,
Yeah.
or is it like selfishness, or what is it?
I feel like I have been the least selfish person. And it might be like so big-headed of me to say that, but I think about everyone else before I think of myself. And I think at the point I'm in my life, especially with like family and friends and stuff, I feel like I've always put them first because I've always wanted them to be happy first. But when it's something like my wedding or my life here or even just my relationships, sometimes you have to say, this is what I want and I'm doing it. And I'm not the kind of person who can say that. But I feel like I need to try and do that a little bit more. I feel like I've been controlled a lot. Not necessarily on purpose, but by people in my family and friends and stuff. And I think the first step towards that was coming over here as well. Because a lot of people back home, not a lot, but not enough people were like, it's a bad idea, don't do it. Like, some people said they would never speak to me again.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really sad. Like, what was the reason though?
They didn't think it was a good idea. And
Okay.
they didn't like the choice. I think
That's really manipulative.
I think maybe for a certain people, it was maybe racism. Not quite in the extreme way, but a lot of people were like, he's just going to marry you and you're going to have to cook and clean every day and you're going to have none of your own life and the stereotypical things
Yeah.
that I think a lot of foreign countries, people think that if you marry an Indian man or a Chinese man or a Turkish man, that you are just now their slave and you're there to cook and clean and make babies. But I feel like at least where we are, and the more modern thinking people, pretty much everyone,
Yeah.
but definitely the more modern thinking people, it's like totally the opposite. I feel like women here are almost more important, especially when they get to an age where you could marry or have kids or take care of a husband or something.
Yeah.
And I like that idea. But I think a lot of people just thought it's dangerous, like something horrible's going to happen to you. Not because of how opt it is or how they have seen other Turkish people, but just because of what they imagine Turkish people are like.
Yeah. I don't know if I should say this. I was debating in my head, but I was also listening to you. So it was like 2 years ago, and when the American one came to Istanbul just to visit me, his grandmother told him that he should be careful with his money
Yeah.
just because I'm there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna say anything bad just to offend people, but I don't need anyone's money.
Yeah.
Like, I could afford things, which I still can, and just because he brought some like $100 or something, I don't need that money.
Yeah.
And even though he brought some money, it doesn't mean that we're gonna spend his.
Yeah.
Like, we can just share, we can split the bill or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's really like fucked up things to say, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And especially when, like, at the time I was in a new relationship, and like you say with your relationship as well, it was like, what have I done? Like, you were on one side of it, like, why have I done something to make you feel like I would do that?
Exactly. And the problem is not only I was in the relationship with him, I think I was in the relationship with his whole family. Like, everyone was against me, basically. except for one or two people. That's it. But
I think a lot of it is fear as well. Like, definitely for me, I think a lot of the people that didn't like the idea didn't like it because they didn't want me to leave.
yeah, but that's like I said, it's so manipulative.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe they didn't know they were doing that. Maybe they were just genuinely scared to see me leave and took it out as anger.
Yeah, but no one can control you.
Yeah.
So
And that's what I'm trying to tell myself lately.
yeah,
If I want something and it's a reasonable request, I should be able to do it.
exactly.
I shouldn't have to feel like I have to ask other people permission to do something that makes me happy.
I know, right? Like that's none of them business. So, but I think everyone has a little narcissism, but I think it's in a healthy way. For some people,
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is I was just like you. So my whole friendships were built on sacrificing. And I was the one all most of the time that I needed to sacrifice just to make people happy so they can be in my life.
Yeah.
And then I realized that's not how it should be.
Yeah.
And I changed it. Like it was a whole like a revolution. And then yeah, now I'm thinking, okay, that's my point now, guys. In the past, it was so hard for me to leave people, like get rid of them.
Yeah.
But now, if someone hurts me or they're not good for me, it's hard for me to keep them in my life.
Yeah.
You know, when you do something wrong, I'll try to forgive you, but if it doesn't happen, I'm sorry. Like you should. That we're not meant to be friends.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. If they don't like you for who you actually are, and they just like you for who you pretended to be to make them happy, then there's no point in being friends with them.
Exactly. There's
Yeah.
no point.
And I think when you start to do that and start to be honest about what you think and how you feel, you'll lose people.
Yeah.
And you just realize that like your friendship group's going down, and like maybe you don't speak to certain family members as much.
Exactly. And when you get more alone, which that's my life right now, but I think you get happier because you don't have to deal with people that you don't even like. So
It's protecting your peace at the end of the day. That's what people say, isn't it?
exactly. Yeah.
And I think everyone could do with doing that a little bit more.
Yeah. So what does love bombing actually feel like?
Do you know what it feels like?
I think I do, yeah.
I think I do. I mean, I'm no psychologist or anything, but it feels amazing because obviously that's the point.
Yeah.
The point is to make you feel like you're the most important person in the world to someone, that they could never hurt you because they're probably thinking about hurting you. Or they're the type of person who might do that by accident or something. But it feels great. I mean, I don't know your experiences, but if you experienced it, then you must feel the same. It feels absolutely amazing when you're in it.
Yeah.
Especially, I think when it happened to me, I was the type of person who'd never had that much affection before,
Yeah.
especially for a boy. So when it happened, I was like, oh my god, like I'm so important to this person. I've never been so important to someone ever.
Yeah. And you're not asking them to put you above anything else or anyone else. Just to feel important. That should be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they're like doing everything for you and want to speak to you all the time and telling you how amazing you are all the time. And it's a very fine line, I think, from being in a happy relationship. Like me and Rote, when we first got together, and even still now, we're very affectionate to each other and tell each other how much we love each other all the time. And I think that's okay. But when it's just not necessarily lies, but they're doing it for a reason. The reason isn't just because they want to tell you they love you or like you look nice or something. It's to get you in a certain mood so that you'll ignore what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then I feel like for me, one day they would be showering me with stuff and telling me how good I looked or how much they love me. And the next day they wouldn't speak. And they'd expect me to do everything for them. And like, that would be okay because we did this yesterday and you had such a great time yesterday, didn't you? That today can be a dick to you.
Yeah, so now you must feel like you owe them something.
And I would feel guilty for being angry at what they were doing that day because yesterday or a week earlier, we had this amazing day.
Yeah, but
And wasn't it so great? And he was being so loving. And
exactly, but it's
Yeah.
not fair to you.
Yeah.
And I don't think like people saying I love you to you should be okay. I don't want to hear it every day because it makes it less important. Do you know what I mean? It's the same with apologizing. Like if you do something, even like just a small mistake, don't apologize because
yeah.
then it doesn't feel like it's genuine anymore. I don't know if you feel the same way.
Yeah, I think that's a very English thing. I think English people apologise a lot
yeah,
and say
apologetic.
thank you a lot. It makes me laugh when I'm at work sometimes and I'll be serving someone and I'll say that's 100 lira and they'll say thank you. And then they give me the money and I'll say thank you. And then they say thank you for their change and then we'll both say thank you again and like as goodbye.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's not necessary. We said thank you like 10 times in this 30-second
Yeah.
interaction.
It's like an infectious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also happens to me when I talk to British people.
Yeah.
And I also. So, what do you think about compliments though? Because like nothing is personal, so people shouldn't get offended for this. But I don't think it's genuine. So when people say, "Oh, I like your hair," "Oh, I love it," whatever, I don't know what to say. I don't want to say, "Oh, thank you." So I think okay, I should find something for like the same way that I should also like do the compliment for them. So I look at them, okay, I also love your hair, or oh, I love your ring, or whatever. So I don't know what to say back. You know?
I feel like that's probably you not being very selfish either.
Yeah,
Like, if someone
I'm
says
really
they like your
insecure.
hair, you can just say, yeah, I've got nice hair. Like,
I know. Yeah,
It's okay.
and I can't do it. I mean, yes, I'm aware I have a nice hair, but I can't say, oh yeah, I know.
yeah.
That's not me, and I really feel insecure. So
I feel that's an English thing as well when someone says, oh, you look nice today. You're like, no, I look gross. Like, I just threw these clothes on. Like,
yeah,
you can't just, like, take the compliment.
I can't. Yeah, I can't take the compliments.
But I feel like it does mean so much more when, even when it's someone you don't know, and they'll just be like, oh, you look really nice, or I love your ring or something like you say. It means so much more, and I do try and do that to people, especially people who don't seem like they get that a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, you can tell,
yeah,
maybe older people or younger people, or like when kids are drawing a picture and like, oh, that's such a good picture, like that means so much more to them
exactly.
than like maybe a super good looking girl who gets compliments from everyone she walks past.
Yeah, it makes their day.
Yeah.
And yeah, it also makes me happy, but I don't know what's not good enough. Something is like not okay. So I don't know. But yeah, there was one time I was doing the like passport control, whatever,
Yeah.
and then it was someone's birthday. Like it was like old woman, and I said, "Oh, it's your birthday! Like happy birthday!" And she said, That's it.
That's like, I'm never saying anything nice to you ever.
Yeah, and that's okay. You didn't deserve that shit. Sorry.
Yeah. You should have said that to her. If you put it in her face an old lady, you're like, you didn't deserve that compliment.
I know, right? I didn't want to be a bitch, honestly. But when someone is being bitchy to you, would you do the same? Because I was.
I love the idea of killing them with kindness.
Yes.
And just, if someone's trying to be a bit like rude in like a sneaky way, I'm just like so nice to them. To the point where they can't even say anything at all. Because I'm just like helping them, saying how good they look, like giving them compliments. Like, that's probably when compliments aren't real anymore.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, and it makes them feel bad then because they're like, oh, she's actually like a nice person.
Or they get even more frustrated because they didn't get the reaction from you.
Yeah, that's it. They want a certain reaction. They want you to feel insecure or like panic or something.
Yeah.
I've noticed there's so much work in here, and I don't know if you get it, but I don't necessarily don't like it, but certain people I don't like it. When like older men or something call you like darling or sweetheart.
Yeah, it happens
like-
a lot.
There was a guy here a while ago that would just call me lady.
Lady. Okay.
And I'm
Oh,
like,
I think I know that guy. Yeah.
yeah. And it's fine once or twice, but like if you want to call me something, ask my name.
Exactly.
I'm not your sweetheart.
Yeah. And I think he came to the desk the day, like, 2 days ago or something, and he said, "Where's my lady?" And I was like, "Who am I talking about?
Yeah.
Like, she's not your lady."
Yeah.
And yeah, I also don't like people like represent me with how I look. Do you know what I mean? So when they say, "Oh, where's the curly hair guy?" Well, I have a name.
Yeah.
I have a name.
Yeah.
Don't put me in the boxes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
If
mean?
you want to find you specifically, say that guy that works at night time with the curly hair. What's his name?
Yeah.
Like that would be okay.
Exactly. Where's the curly hair, or where's the English girl?
Mm,
Because you're the only one at the desk, you know, as in English.
yeah.
So I don't think that should be okay.
And I feel like different types of people that come into the hotel, they treat me differently depending on who they are.
Yeah.
Like, English women want to talk to me more than anyone else in reception.
True.
Not like you, but like whoever else is in the room.
Yeah, but still true.
Yeah. Turkish men do not want anything to do with me. Unless they're younger. If it's like a full-grown Turkish man
Yeah.
and Ibo's there, they want to talk to him.
Mhm.
Not me. Who didn't even give me a second glance.
Yeah. Even some people come to the desk just to say to me, "I should look after you."
Mm,
And in one hand, like on one hand, I understand why they're saying it, but on the other hand, you don't need someone to look after you.
yeah.
If you are there just to work, which you feel safe or anything. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so that will be my last question or last thing to talk about, as a topic. Toxic dating advice we used to believe.
Oh.
Yeah, I already have mine. I can tell you.
Yeah, you go first.
I don't think love by itself only can save a relationship.
Yeah.
Love isn't enough.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
You need something else to back it up.
exactly. It should be like, there should be trust. Like anything, like unconditional love, which is really hard to find, you know.
Yeah.
What else? When I think about this, I'm just stuck.
I don't think that love is as traditional as it used to seem when you're younger. You know, like all the fairy tales where the princess would meet the prince
Yeah.
and they'd just instantly be in love and then that was it.
Mhm.
Like, sometimes you meet people and it's not quite right. Like, they might be lovely, but it's not quite right. Sometimes you meet people and they're not very nice.
Yeah, or sometimes you meet you really love the people, but the
Yeah.
time isn't right.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what I mean. I think that's what I realised, that I never thought I would meet someone from a different country and move across the world for them and marry them within 3 years of knowing them. That's not like the fairy tale story.
Yeah, but it also kind of is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a different kind of fairy tale.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you know your advice, the toxic advice you used to believe?
I guess that in a way, like, you should find someone and you should be with them from like a young age. You should be with them, get married, have kids. Like, that has to be the order.
Yeah, I don't like this honestly.
Yeah.
It's just like really pressuring everyone, probably.
It's like what we were talking about last time, where at a certain age you're supposed to get a job, get a car, like get married, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't all have to happen in that order. You're not just going to meet someone, fall in love, and live happily ever after.
Exactly. Because everyone has their own journeys and like paths,
Yeah.
you know.
And I feel like that can put such a weird mood on especially young relationships.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, at least when I was younger, I used to get in a relationship and think, right, this is it. This is the person that I'm going to have a family with and all of that. When I was like 17, like, what do you even know at that age?
Yeah.
You don't know anything. So how can you say, this random person I met at like school or college or whatever, I'm gonna now live with forever.
Yeah.
This random guy.
Yeah, because the rest of your life can be completely different, which, yeah, it is.
Yeah. I guess I would say that it doesn't have to be straightforward. It doesn't have to be traditional.
Exactly.
If you care for someone and they care for you.
Yeah, that's why I don't like traditional things. And for my partner, I want them to be able to take care of themselves,
Yeah.
not me,
Yeah.
because I can take care of myself,
Yeah.
so I don't need that.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything you want to say before we finish?
I don't know. I would like some emails.
Yeah, please.
We need suggestions of things to do, even if it's not things to do, even if it's just like questions or stories.
Yeah.
It would be really fun to do an episode, like I think we said last time, like maybe spooky stories.
Exactly.
I just had a flashback
please.
of that
Oh.
story you told me last time. Just thinking about that all night that night. But yeah, it would be really fun to do an episode that was more like listener recommendation stories,
Yeah,
questions.
because we love our listeners and we want them to
Yeah.
give some advice. We can even like invite one of them,
Yeah.
So
Maybe we could do like on the Instagram. I don't know if we're that far along yet, but like the polls and stuff.
yeah.
Like have little quizzes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could do the quiz for us, but then also ask them the questions too.
Yeah.
Like see what our answers are, and then see what their answers were.
Oh, okay.
That
yeah.
might be fun.
Exactly. Yeah, we should do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, please guys send an email to us and like tell your story. Like it'll be anonymous anyway. Like we don't even know who you are. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, and speaking of that, I think it'll be really great.
Yeah. I think that's one of my favorite things we've done. The stories from listeners. It feels really cool to connect with people.
Yeah, I
Different
love this.
places.
What's it called? Interaction.
Yeah.
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 So if you don't know how to send an email to us, go on reachitUntilNow.com and you can find the email address there. But I'll make it really quick and easy. So it's just hello@reachitUntilNow.com. That's our email address, and you can find us on TikTok, Instagram, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, and also YouTube. I think that'll be enough. Yeah, thanks a lot. But yeah, until then, until the next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.